2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Bucks win the tip. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Smith in at the two-guard spot.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to LeBron. Love trying to break loose. LeBron can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Lopez. That shot off. Good D by Love. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Nailed from three-point land. Giannis has got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Bledsoe with it. Pass to Lopez. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Middleton finds Matthews. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Kicks it out to James. Matthews against Irving. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Smith for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bledsoe right side. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Irving. James looking it over. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova's checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Cavaliers, Jefferson's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jumper comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Antetokounmpo against Love. Ilyasova can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Dellavedova. Inside. And the rejection by Giannis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Six to shoot. Shumpert finds Love. Fades and shoots. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Cleveland moving it around. James outside. Elbow shot, and he gets the bucket. James has got his second basket.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. Robin Lopez out there with Williams. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 guard. Outside Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hill looking it over. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's LeBron. Goes up at the stripe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Hill with it. Defended by Dellavedova. It's Hill on the wing. Outside Williams. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Outside Jefferson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Matthews, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hill. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. And that one is good. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
Smith, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 9. It's Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Irving against Matthews. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Here's Jefferson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jefferson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And James throws it down.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe taking his time here. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the game.
Tell you what, there's not a guard any stronger in the league than Bledsoe. His upper body strength, impressive.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Irving looking for an opening. Jefferson dishes to Smith. Goes up on the high post. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 9. Giannis outside. He doesn't hit that one. LeBron with some nice D. Middleton against Jefferson. Outside Irving. Passes to Smith. And the rejection by Giannis. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Fades, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 54 seconds left here in the second. Now Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Connaughton, covered by Smith. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. The three, Bledsoe, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Bledsoe's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Jefferson. Back to Irving. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Knocked loose.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wings in this league, fellas. Chris Middleton, right at the top of that list. Kenny, you a fan?
For sure. The guy's a great shooter. Doesn't need a high volume, high efficiency. He can get buckets at all 3 levels, inside, outside, and mid-range. Love him.
You know, he's great pairing with Giannis. The freak gets you inside. Middleton hurt you from the outside.
And he spells Chris, K-H-R-I-S. Gotta like that. Here's Kevin Harlan, K-H-E-V-I-N, Harlan. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. LeBron's shot is good.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Bledsoe outside. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Irving. Here's James. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Thompson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 7. 6 on the shot clock from 17 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Bledsoe's got 9 points.
Hey, with the advent of analytics, you don't see too many guys shoot from there. But Bledsoe still finds value in the mid-range game.
But they'll get another chance. Thompson against Lopez. Fade away. Here's Love. Missed it, even after all those chances. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Irving. There's the dish to Love. Feeds to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And Milwaukee calls their first timeout of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Cavaliers, Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Korver finds Hill. Here's Lopez. Over Thompson. Lopez, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offensive rebound. Love. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Lopez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Let's go. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Bucks lead by 9. Outside Irving. The pass to Dellavedova. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Love outside. Hill against Irving. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Cleveland also making a change. Jefferson's checked in for Irving. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
1:22 left to play in the third. On the wing, Hill, defended by Dellavedova. Outside Hill. Ball's knocked loose, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Left to play here in the third. Goes up to the stripe. Jump shot is good that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shumpert, no good.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Passes it to Hill. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, you can't lose sight of Hill when he's out on the perimeter. A deadly shooter from deep.
Here's Dellavedova. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To Love. Trying to get open is Thompson. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Love.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
James outside. Dellavedova from outside. No good. Shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Love. Jefferson against Middleton. Jefferson passing to Dellavedova. Smith outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really easy to admire Dellavedova, and if you're not on his team, it's easy to hate him too because he's unselfish, plays hard, but he has a way of getting his guys going.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that three.
Now here's Giannis. Outside Matthews. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Love.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Bledsoe against Irving. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Right side Irving. Over Bledsoe. They get it again. Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Smith, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Irving against Bledsoe. That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Timeout called, Cleveland. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And they double up LeBron. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Cavaliers now. On its way from Irving for two, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Amazing to watch Antetokounmpo will these shots in, refusing to concede to the defense.
Here's Irving. And Thompson kicks to Love.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Free throw good. Giannis. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Irving against Bledsoe. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Thompson following the 3 by Milwaukee. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And here's Bledsoe. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He dishes it to Lopez. Lopez with the ball. Pass to Bledsoe. Lopez with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. A fader. The rebound by Kevin Love. Outside, Jones on deep, offline. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.